are joining us live, you want to go ahead and just take a comfortable seat. We'll begin here in just 1 minute. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot, I did the same thing, actually. Let me grab it. We're going to grab our phones. You got it. All right, so last minute setups here. So if you are at home, it doesn't hurt to have a blanket with you, a bolster, a strap, maybe a tea towel if you don't have a strap. And that way, if there are times during the class that we're doing modifications, then those items can be used. So we're going to go ahead and we'll just begin on our mats in our child's pose. So coming to the earth, you'll go ahead and bring your toes together and those knees apart. Sitting nice and deep into those hips, and then just lowering your chest to the earth. Bringing your hands out in front of you, extending them for a nice long shoulder. Excellent. And we're all going to be in different positions here in child's pose, so it might just be comfortable for you to come here to your forearms. You might find yourself sitting up a little bit higher here. Whatever child's pose looks like for you, as long as you find yourself in a quiet place, a restful spot. And from here, we'll take some nice deep inhales and exhales, not worrying about where you're breathing. Inhale through the nose and exhale. This is a great time to just take a moment to reflect on why you've come to the mat today. What is it that is important to you while you're here? Maybe find a way by going into the breath and into your heart and your body, and just allow the day to go. We're kind of midday, so not worrying about what has happened this morning and not worrying about what's coming for the rest of your day. Just find a way to be present today in yoga. So from here, taking a nice deep inhale, let's go ahead and walk our hands toward the right. And just finding a nice long stretch through the side and through the ribs, the front of the ribs, the back. Maybe take your chin over toward your right shoulder here, getting a little extra length. And then being mindful that you don't come up off of that left hip. Press those hands into the earth, sending that left hip back down. And then we'll go ahead and breathe in and exhale to the center. Rearrange those hips and go ahead and walk over to the left. Taking those arms nice and long. Excellent. Same thing here. Let's do some nice breaths in through our ribs. Take that chin over toward the left shoulder. And then pressing into those hands, allowing that right seat to come back into that seated position if it lifted up. Beautiful. We'll come back to the center. And from here, let's just come up into a tabletop position. We're going to go ahead, bring that left hand into the center, and very gently on an exhale, take your right hand up toward the sky. And then without going into a full thread, let's just thread that right arm under a little bit and come back, bringing it to the sky. Excellent. And we'll do that 3 times. Under and lifting back up, hand to the sky. And 1 more. And exhale that right hand all the way up to the sky. Excellent. And let's go ahead and take a full thread the needle, bringing our right shoulder to the mat, your right ear to the mat. And now maybe try to sit back a little bit in those heels a little bit more if you can. And it's a great place to try possibly bringing that right hand around the back the left hand around the back for a bind. Well, no, I'm sorry, Chrissy, you stay where you were right. The right hand, I stood up and there you go. Excellent, we'll come back up into our neutral position, and we'll do the same on the other side. So right hand come a little closer to center, taking a nice inhale, exhale that left hand to the sky. And let's do a couple of thread the needles in and all the way back up to the sky. Inhale under, exhale open. And 1 more time, inhale under, exhale open that shoulder. And let's go ahead and take a full thread the needle. Left hand under, left ear to the ear, left shoulder to the ear. And if you like, you can bring that right hand around for a small point. And then finding your breath here. And if you haven't already, let's go ahead and be sure we're taking our Ujjayi breaths. Breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Great. Pressing that right hand to the mat, pushing up into that tabletop position. Take the right foot back and rolling it back and forth. Extending those legs, giving a nice flow of energy through the heel and the ankle, the toes. And then let's come back to our table and keeping that right foot on the earth but extended. Go ahead and take your left arm out in front of you for a little bit of a balance. Now bring that navel to the spine. Pressing into that right hand. And then extending that right heel all the way back. Kind of press it against the wall. Excellent. And let's go ahead, bring that left hand down. We'll take the right leg up in the air, keeping it nice and long here. And let's just bring it into the right elbow. Right knee to right elbow and extend. Right knee to left elbow if you can, towards the left. Little baby twist. And we'll come to the right elbow 1 more time. Great. And go ahead and come back to neutral spine. We'll go with that on the left. So taking our left elbow lay back, coming up and over. Bringing that same heat and energy through the left ankle, toes and foot. And coming neutral, keeping the left foot on the earth, extending that right hand out in front of you for a little baby balance here. And again, doing that body scan, thinking about your abdomen, pressing into that hand, extending long through the fingers, and then pushing that left heel as though you're pressing into a wall. And let's go ahead and lower. Wonderful, lifting that left foot up in the air. Let's take our knee and kiss our left elbow and extend. Bring it in toward the right elbow and extend. And 1 more time to the left and lower. Excellent. Let's just walk up our thighs here so we're in a tall extended position. We'll inhale, arms up, and then exhale into cactus arms here. Nice. Feels good to open those chests. Inhale up, exhale back. And one more time. Inhale up, exhale into cactus. Now can you take your left hand to the left hip. Take your right hand and bring it back towards your right foot. Maybe you can touch that right heel. Maybe you can come back, lean into it a little bit. Great, relax those shoulders. Baby camel or half camel. And then being very careful, do a nice inhale. Exhale, coming up nice and tall. And we'll do that on the other side. Right hand to the right hip. Left hand comes back towards the left foot. And maybe you touch that heel. And then can you shine those shoulders open? Take that chest and chin to the sky. And we'll come back up. And now, if you'd like to try, we'll do both hands here. So, really knitting in those abs, really engaging the glutes and the quads. We're just going to take both hands back. And if this is where you are, this is where you stay. If you want to come back and try to find those heels. And then pressing into those heels, opening those shoulders nice and wide. Pressing into your quads, opening those hips. And then gently coming back up. Excellent, that's a lot. All right, let's inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to our sides. Inhale. And then let's exhale to a tabletop position. We'll tuck our toes and go ahead and lift those hips into down dog or Ardha Mukha Shavasana, sorry. All right, and from here, let's just make sure we're grounding into the hands, pressing into the balls of those feet, pressing those hips nice and high to the sky. And maybe bring a baby bend to your knees here. Excellent. Lowering those knees to the earth. And then let's go ahead and we will lower our chest to the earth. And then open up those chests and shoulders for a cobra. Excellent. We just take our chins right and left. Find a little movement. Excellent. Tuck those toes. You can come into table before you go up into your down dog, or from cobra, you can go straight into your down dog. Great. Pressing those feet out, pressing into the hands. A wonderful place if you're more comfortable. If you've got shoulder issues, neck issues, your arms don't feel like they're long enough to do this comfortably, go ahead and use those blocks. And let's look forward. We'll bring our right foot between our hands, our left foot up to meet them. Press into those shins and let's straighten our back for half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, pressing those hands, get our feet into the earth and come all the way up, rising. And exhale, hands to the side for our mountain pose or Tadasana. Good, how are you feeling? Good, good, okay. Everybody doing okay? All right, inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands and take those feet back for our Vinyasa flow or Chaturanga, Yogi's choice. If you're coming from here, you're gonna come up on those toes. Bring those shoulders just forward of your wrists. Tuck those arms in and come partially down. And then turn those toes and open up your chest and your shoulders for cobra or up dog. Tuck those toes. Exhale into down dog and walk those feet. Lifting the right foot, bring it in between your hands. And we'll drop our knee for Anjaneyasana or low lunge. Inhale, rise with those arms nice and tall to the sky. And then let's take our right hand and sweep it back. And then our left. And now both. We'll do that 2 more times. So exhaling that arm back, beautiful. And left. Now let's do both. One last time here. Really building that energy and that heat. Really opening those shoulders. And both. Beautiful. And let's come back to those cactus arms. Nice, opening that chest. And go ahead and plant your hands. Tuck your toes and bring that right foot back. Up into down dog. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale that left foot up and through to your hands. Drop that right knee for low lunge or Anjaneyasana. And then inhale those arms up in the sky. Excellent. Great place if you're having any knee troubles, you can tuck a blanket under your knees here, your knee here. And let's go ahead and sweep, beginning with our left. And we'll sweep with our right. And both. Excellent. Left hand. And right. And both. One last time. Left hand. And right. And both. Wonderful. Come up into cactus arms. Taking that baby bend if you're comfortable. Bringing your chest and your chin toward the sun. Inhale, arms up. Exhale them to the earth. Tuck those right toes and we'll bring the left foot back into plank. Lift those hips to the sky for down dog. Looking forward, let's step forward into our Uttanasana or forward fold. All right, and let's take a moment here. We'll regather and lifting for a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press into those feet, bend those knees. Inhale, rise all the way to the top. And we'll bring our hands to our heart. Maybe just take a moment, resettle, take a breath. And we will continue here. Inhale, lifting our hands to the sky, kissing overhead. Exhale, folding down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planting your hands on those blocks or on the floor, coming back into our plank and flowing through the chaturanga of your choice. And we'll meet in down dog when you're ready. Excellent. And then we're going to lift that left foot and come up. We'll do drop our right knee. We'll do that flow one more time on the left. And we'll flow the right hand back and the left. And we'll go both arms here. We'll just do it 2 times here. And right and left and both. Beautiful. And then staying here, let's take our right elbow to the outside of our left leg for a small twist. And you can bring your fist into this hand and press it. Or you can simply open up here, or just stay here in a twist, whatever's comfortable for you. And then take that gaze to the sky. Wonderful, and then come on back, and we'll open up and place our hands on the earth, tucking our toes. Coming back for down dog. Excellent. Looking forward, we'll come to the top of our mat again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. From here, we're going to bend our knees nice and deeply, come into our chair pose, Utkatasana. And let's take 2 or 3 breaths here, okay? All right. Now maybe just a little bit of a pulse here. And can you then lift up onto your toes? Excellent. And then come down and lift up those heels. And there you go. And leaning back into our heels. And one more time up. Excellent. Inhale, lift into the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, straight back. We're going to exhale, planting our hands, coming into our plank and working through the vinyasa of your choice, meeting in down dog. And then just take 2 or 3 breaths here. Remembering that Ujjayi breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Relaxing your head, looking through those knees. And then we'll lift our right foot. Extend that in between your hands. And then keeping our left knee up here for high lunge, we'll exhale the hands all the way to the sky. And then we'll do that pushing out action. So pressing away and lifting the body. And press away, letting everything go. And one more time. Exhale. Wonderful. And from here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take another twist. So bringing that left arm to the right side. And we'll open up here. Very good. And we'll go ahead and close back those arms if you've opened them. And we'll come out and press our right hand to the earth and take your left hand, on the outside of your foot, and take that left hand up in the sky. Great place for a block here, if you want to open up a little bit more. And then place that left hand on the earth or on a block and open up the right side. Excellent. And go ahead, press those hands back to the earth here. And then let's just straighten that right leg a little bit. Maybe bring that left leg in some to be able to get to that triangle pose or pyramid pose, my apologies. And from here, let's just press our hands into our legs and walk up into a standing position. Good work. All right. From here, let's go ahead and take that left foot is back, the left heel is down, the right foot is forward. We're just going to take our arms out to the side here. All right, and hinge those hips open to the long side of your mat. Warrior 2. And then, this is pyramid pose. Exhale forward, taking those hands really forward. And then go ahead and dropping into Trikonasana. And breathing here, bringing the gaze to the top hand. Excellent. And let's go ahead, press into all 4 heels, 4 parts of your foot, and come all the way back up. And we'll bend that right leg forward. Excellent for warrior 2. Exhale into reverse warrior. Settle your shoulders. Relax your belly, keeping that abdomen out in, tighten it in. And then let's exhale back out to warrior 2. And we'll just cartwheel our hands down to either side of our foot. Press back into that plank position. And take our vinyasa flow, meeting at down dog. And lifting that left leg when you get there, bringing it between your hands. And we'll come up to that high lunge. We're making it up now. From here, let's go ahead and we'll take that low pyramid. So go ahead and extend your hands to the earth. And you can have your blocks, or you can come straight to the earth here. And maybe bringing those feet in a little bit. And then pressing into your left hand, open up to the right side. And exhale. Bring that right hand down. Extend that left hand out to the sky. For a small twist. And take that left hand down as well. And then from here, we'll go ahead and walk those hands up. Excellent. And then we will extend, open those hips to the long side of your mat, keeping that straight front foot. And then reach that left hand out like you're trying to grasp for something in front of you. And then begin to lower, taking that left hand to the earth, the right hand to the sky for Trikonasana. Triangle pose. It's a lot. Great spot. This is a great spot for a block. The key is not necessarily to get well bent over. You want to have a really nice long torso so that the air can be flowing without being cut off. And then pressing into all four corners of your feet. Let's go back and come up to triangle pose. Excellent. And then we will just float those hands down to the earth. Take our feet back into a plank. And from here, let's go ahead and lower our knees and just take a little baby child's pose for a moment. Great place to reset, to ask yourself how you're feeling from the beginning of your class. Recommit to your intention. Excellent, and we'll come back up into table pose. Tucking our toes, exhale into down dog. And then looking forward, let's crisscross our legs forward so that our feet come between our hands. But just crisscrossing those legs as you come up. I like to come up to pyramid fingers. There's an extra bit of lengthening we get here. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, forward fold. Bending those knees, chair pose. Wonderful. And we'll breathe here. And a nice inhale, let's come all the way up. Exhale our hands to our sides. Wonderful. Putting your hands on your hips. Let's take our right foot out to the right. And we'll find our warrior one pose here. So right foot back, angling that foot a little bit toward the front of your mat. And then remembering, if it's comfortable for you, to have 2 feet, both of your feet on different planes instead of a slalom ski. All right, and then here we'll lift those hips toward the front of the mat. Extend our hands nice and tall. Beautiful. For warrior one or Utkatasana. Virabhadrasana. And then exhale, bend that front foot, front leg, bring those arms down into Virabhadrasana 2 or warrior 2. And we'll hold this here for a moment, pressing into the back edge of that right foot. Really checking to be sure that the knee and the ankle are in alignment here. And then maybe the last adjustment, send those arms back a little further. Excellent. Inhale to reverse warrior, Viparita Virabhadrasana. And then you should feel that lengthening nicely through that left hip here. And we'll come into our extended side angle. So forearm to our thigh, right arm up and over. And now you should feel the lengthening in that right side. Excellent. Now nice strong hands, nice strong feet. And we'll inhale back to reverse warrior. Exhale out to warrior 2. Wonderful. And from here, we're going to go ahead, we're going to straighten that front left foot. We'll bring our toes in, and we'll go through our series of forward folds or prasarita, Parsvakonasana. So inhaling our chest to the sky, exhaling forward, bringing the shoulders and the head toward the mat. And then bring a little micro bend to those knees. And we'll just stay here for 2 or 3 breaths. Relaxing your neck and your shoulders. Trying to maybe press those elbows back towards one another a little bit. Nice deep breaths here. Pressing into those feet, bending those knees. Inhale, exhale that body all the way back up to the top. And then let's just bring our arms and open our arms here. So often we aren't doing a lot with our arms in this move. So from here, take that, let's bend our knees a little bit. Take that right elbow toward the right thigh. Excellent, and breathing. Press into that left foot. And lift into the center. Let's go ahead and take the left elbow to the left thigh. And we'll do that one more time. Coming up to center. Press that belly button to the spine. And exhale to the right. Look great, ladies. And inhale, center. And then exhale to the left. Wonderful. Coming back up to the center, let's bring our hands back to our waists. So this is the point where if you'd like to use your strap, Krista, do you have a strap there?
Yeah.
Okay. If you have a strap at home, or if you have a just a tea towel or that type of thing, you can place it behind your back. And we'll go ahead and keep putting your hands as close together as you can, as is comfortable. We're going to do that same wide-legged forward fold, but we're going to attempt to really press away from our the hands away from each other, and then try to press those arms away from your waist, okay? Do as much as is comfortable for you. Those shoulders up towards your ears. Take them back to the back of your mat and lower them down. And invite that chin and chest to the sky. Go ahead and exhale forward. Take your forward fold. And I like to open my stance here a little bit wider, find a little bit more width, a little bit more depth. And now really focusing on, can you pull that strap in two pieces? Can you send your wrists up a little closer to the ground? Press them up towards the back of your head. And then remembering that micro bend in your knees, we don't want to lock out those legs. And relax your head. Great place to just give your neck and your shoulders a break from holding your head. And we'll hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keeping those hands engaged, those arms off of your back. Let's go ahead and we'll lift up to the sky. Great. So you can let go of those straps, or you can use them again on the third time. If you're going to do that, if you're keeping your straps, go ahead and keep your straps in your hand, but in front of you at your hips. And we will lift and we will lower to the earth one more time. Excellent. And then taking your hands down to the earth with a strap or without, whichever you've chosen. And from here, let's just walk our hands to the right, towards your right foot, and lowering that head, relaxing that head. You should feel this in the outside of your leg here, that outside of your right leg, maybe up into the glutes. And inhale. Let's exhale back to the center. And let's take one exhale back to the back of our mat. Maybe trying to reach towards that back edge. Nice. And then inhale, bring those arms forward. Exhale to the left. And it's a absolutely perfect time for a bent knee. It could be a micro bend. You can go deep bending. Just find length. Just feel extension in your body. Remember, every body is going to look different in every pose. Don't feel obligated to look like anybody else. And let's inhale, and we'll exhale back to the center. And let's reach through the middle again one more time. Really extending those arms and those shoulders. And then let's, instead of coming to our waist, let's take our hands and send them all the way up to the sky as we exhale all the way up. Arms overhead. Wonderful. And you've got that, if you have that strap, really push against it here. push, push, push. And then we'll go ahead and just walk our feet together. Bring our hands to our hips here. Excellent. And we will do the other side. So, from here, we're going to go ahead and bring our right foot out a little bit further if you haven't already, and we'll come into Warrior One with our right foot extended instead of our left. I think we started with our right foot, yeah. We came up, no. We came up and we did this. Right with that. Yeah, so we're going to do the opposite. Yep. All right, so taking out those right toes out. I've got my people to keep me going here. All right, so pressing that foot forward, bringing your hips around for Warrior One. And we'll exhale those hands up to the sky here. And really find length, pressing into the back heel, the back edge of your foot, pressing into the full part of your front foot as well. And then maybe taking a little bit more of a deeper bend in that knee. Press those hands up. Excellent. From here, let's inhale. Exhale into Warrior Two. Inhale for Reverse Warrior. Now, that left shoulder, bring that left shoulder down. Relax your right shoulder. Really take your right hand up to the sky. The gaze goes up past those fingers if you can. Can you find a little more depth? Getting ready to come into our extended side angle. We'll inhale. Exhale that right forearm to the left knee. Left hand up and overhead. Continue pressing into those feet. Extending this left side of our body really nice and long. That arm up and over, pointing those fingers, pressing through those fingers. All 10 fingers. And we'll breathe here, relaxing our shoulders. Pressing that belly button to the side. And then on an inhale, we'll come all the way up into Reverse Warrior. And we'll come all the way back into our side pose here. And just heel toe those feet together. Excellent. Beautiful. We'll go ahead to the front of our mat. Find our way down to the front. We'll just move through our sun salutation one last time. So exhaling, our hands all the way to the sky. Let's go ahead and bend our knees into chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, pressing those hands into the earth and finding your vinyasa. So feet back, up and over those wrists, lowering to the earth a little bit, and then inviting your shoulders and your chest to the sky. And then we'll exhale into downward facing dog. Walk out those feet a little bit. Excellent. Let's look forward and we'll bring our feet back up into between our hands. Bending those knees and lifting those hands for chair pose. Excellent. And breathing here. And again, your chair pose is going to look different. You'll be here. You might be here. Some of you are going to be incredibly deep with the arms really high. Everybody doing it differently. Let's inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. From here, let's go ahead and exhale forward and rise all the way back up to the top. And we'll bring our hands together at our chest for prayer pose. Taking it down to the mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planting those hands on the earth. And however you like, let's come into a tabletop position. So, yogi's choice. All right. And from here, we're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take us back up into, because I have, I know I've got my two yogis here that are comfortable doing the pigeon on the earth this way. So come back up to your down dog. Let's go this direction. Bring that right foot up. bend that knee coming forward and then just lower that leg. Excellent. And we'll take our pigeon pose here. So depending on how comfortable this is, you can always bring a block underneath you for support here. You can put a blanket underneath you here if you like. All right, whatever works for you. The old version was that you had to have your leg parallel to the top of the mat. That's not expected anymore in yoga. So however it feels best to bend your knee in this position, and then just coming up and placing your hands. Either you can do your forearms on the earth, or if it's comfortable, you can extend those hands over, out in front of you. Whatever works. And Chrissy, how would it feel if you came up and pressed your knee under you, your long leg knee?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. Excellent. How does that feel for you?
Better.
Is that okay?
Yeah. I'm lazy.
Excellent. And then just go ahead and extend out as far as is comfortable. This is awesome. A great place for a block. If you don't want to come all the way into a reclined pose. And of course that block has several different sides, high, medium, and low. And a couple of things to be thinking of when you're here. Can you send that breath, send that lightness into the right glute? And just find a little bit of lightness there. And 2 more breaths here. We'll go ahead and we'll press our hands underneath our shoulders. Tuck those left toes and push up, sending the right leg back. Oof, that feels good. Into down dog. And walk that leg out. That feels great, doesn't it? Feels good to be there, but it feels just as good to come out of it and lengthen it out. Extending that left leg up behind you, tucking that knee in, and lowering into that pigeon pose. And then find what works for you, wherever you feel length. No pain, no discomfort. Lengthening or stretching is okay, but you don't want to be in pain. Loosen that left glute. Relax your thigh if you can. And we'll take 2 more breaths here.
Serious exit.
And go ahead and press your hands into the earth. Tuck those right toes. Take that left leg back and into down dog. We'll just take a couple of breaths here. Nice. All right, lowering those knees, but let's hover them and just count for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees to the earth. And we'll go ahead and come back into a seated position. Legs crossed if that's comfortable for you. Remembering your blankets, if you want to be lifted up, you can also be lifted up onto a block here. We'll do a couple of those twist moves that we do on a regular basis. Just kind of bringing that mobility to our backs. So we'll inhale, lifting our arms to the sky. Exhale the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind to the glute. And just kind of find that comfortable place. Lifting nice and tall in your chest, ladies, as you inhale. Exhale, taking that gaze around to the right side. And then maybe if it's comfortable for you, lower that right leg, your chin towards your right shoulder. Relax your knees and your thighs. There you go. But stay nice and tall on your next inhale. Exhale back a little further if you can. And then we will inhale our hands all the way to the sky. Exhaling to the other side, right hand to left knee. Left hand pressing into the earth. And then inhale, take that exhale toward the back of your mat. And on each inhale, can you lift up in that torso and extend back a little further. Relax those shoulders away from your ears if you can. And if those knees and
Sorry, this is not supported.
All right. We will go ahead. One more breath here. And inhale our arms all the way up to the sky. And let's exhale them down to our sides here. Go ahead and let's bring our hands behind us. Extend our legs nice and long. We'll just kind of come back and go kind of the opposite direction a little bit. Just falling back into your hands. A little bit here. All right, now, a move we haven't tried before, pressing those heels into the earth. If you're comfortable, can you lift those hips off there? Excellent. We'll do 3 breaths here. 1, 2, and 3, lower. Wonderful. We could try one more effort there, our extension of that, by bringing your feet together here and lifting into a reverse tabletop. Not accessible for everybody, so if this isn't comfortable, simply being here and leaning back into your arms is just fine. Go ahead and lower gently, and we'll sit up nice and tall. Hug that right knee in, right leg in, bringing that right foot as close to your body as you can. And we'll hug with the left arm, taking that right arm around. And we'll take that twist again, finding length in different parts of our body here. And then press through that left heel as though you're pushing against a wall. There you go, nice and active. And if you want a little bit more extension, you can lift that left arm up and over to the other side of that leg. There you go. Not everybody has that, it's okay. And lifting those chests on the inhale, and exhale back a little further if you can. Press that left heel, and we'll come back around and we'll take it to the other side. So hugging that leg with the right arm, take the left arm behind us, and lifting it, turning on an exhale. Wonderful. And let's go ahead and exhale that out. We'll take that right foot up and over, and we'll do that one last time. All right. Should feel each time we change our leg, you should be feeling that twist in a different space, right? So taking that left hand and pulling it over, or coming here, and the right hand to your glute, up and over. Relax that left knee, but press into that left heel. And we'll just come back and extend that leg nice and long. And bring the left leg up, and we'll do that series one more time. So hugging with the right arm, pressing in between, behind by your glutes with the left, pressing that right heel into the wall. Always an active right foot or extended foot. And then take that gaze behind you if you can. One more breath here. And let's take it to the other side. So hugging that left leg with the left arm, right arm behind us, and lifting our chest. And let's go ahead, we'll come around, we'll take that foot up and over. We'll do that one last time. So right arm hugs, and we come around, pressing that right heel into the wall. Push that left foot, all four corners of that foot into the earth. Now inhale nice and tall, and exhale, take your gaze or your drishti toward the left. And then we'll come back around. Last one. Taking our right hand to the glute, left hand around that leg. Excellent. And then let's just come back around. Let's send our legs nice and long. We'll take that nice tall seat. Maybe are your straps close by? You can take that strap. And we'll go ahead and lift up nice and tall, sit up nice and tall, and then just walk down that strap towards your toes. Just coming to where you can, keeping that chest nice and elongated. You don't want to crunch in here, okay? So whether your chest is touching your thighs or not, as long as you're getting that extension. So you should be feeling that through the backs of your legs and in that lower back region. And then just kind of taking that lengthening to where it's comfortable for you. Kind of a fun experiment is to bend your knees, come down a little closer to your thighs, and then extend those knees. I don't know how it works. And then lower those heads, relax your head. And then keeping your head low, go ahead and just let's rise back all the way up. Excellent. And then keeping the strap on the right foot. Let's go ahead and bring the left foot into our thigh here. And we'll extend through this as well, the same way. So just coming forward toward that foot. Allowing the strap to bring you to whatever length is comfortable. You can also reach for your foot here. In some cases, some people are flexing enough to put a block out front and extend their foot. If that's you, if you're looking for a little more length, go ahead. And try to relax that right knee from the back side of your knee, and the back of your right thigh. Send that breath into that area where you're feeling that extension. And then we'll come up, nice and slow, and we'll switch those feet. So left foot in the strap, right foot up by our thigh. And then we'll go ahead and extend forward here. Adjusting those sit bones if it allows you a little bit more length. And then gently lowering down, finding that long torso. Again, feeling lengthening is much more important than how far down you come into this pose. And we'll just lower our heads if you haven't already. Maybe feel a little extra lengthening there. And we'll inhale, coming back up. Excellent. Go ahead and send that right leg nice and long for just a moment. And then we'll come into our bow pose. So taking our feet, bending our knees, bringing our feet against the mat here. And then just taking the boat of your choice. So again, if this is the extension for you, that's all you have to do. Actually know what's going on. I know that the gals that I'm working with live here are both posers. So we can come to tabletop and you can extend your hands here. And we'll just take 3 or 4 breaths in this position. And 2 more. and lower to the earth. Excellent. If that was not challenging enough for you, you can try to extend your legs a little bit further. Today I was in a class and we actually did it with our feet pressed out. So you could try that, coming into boat pose here. So taking a boat pose of your choice. A little extra extension, really pressing those toes out. Feels a little bit different, yeah? We'll do 3 breaths. Can we do that? Inhale, you got it. Shaking is good. And one last breath, and go ahead and lower. Good work. That's hard. That's a lot. That's good though. It's so good for us. So good for us. And then what you can't see is Laura has a bolster behind her back to give her back support. So you can do it with a bolster if this blanket's not quite enough here. Or you can even bring a block to your back as well, if that helps out. Really great way to protect your back, really great way to protect your back. So go ahead and Chrissy's already on it with us. Go ahead, let's take our last boat here. Your position of choice. And we'll do 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale, nice and deep. And 1 more breath. You got this, I know you do. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower. Excellent. Good work, ladies. All right. So, extending that left leg nice and long, moving things out of your way. We'll extend the left leg nice and long. We're just going to take that right leg in, hug it in, and just slowly make our way back towards our backs. There you go. So we've got our right knee to our chest. And then maybe lift your head up and come towards your knee as though you're going to kiss your knee. And we'll lower. We'll do that 2 more times. And try to press that belly button to your spine. Extend that left leg, press that heel into a wall. And lifting, press that low back to the mat. And 1 more. Up we go. Nice, and then let's go ahead with that left hand holding the right knee. Bring that across your body for a nice twist. Extend that right arm out to the right and take that gaze over as well, following those right fingertips. Great place for a blanket or block under your foot. Mine accidentally landed there, so I'm going to take it. Sending that left leg nice and long. Engaging that foot. And then really deeply breathing here. In through your nose. Exhale through your nose and send that oxygen, that healing into those areas that are talking to you right now. Relax your shoulders to the earth. Relax that right glute. Allow it to lengthen. Excellent. Holding that knee in towards your chest. Let's go ahead and roll back up to the center. Bringing both feet into the chest. Extend those heels up into the sky. Finding length. Those don't have to be straight knees here. And then let's bring our chins up towards our knees, our shoulders off the earth. Press that belly button in. Relax those shoulders. And we'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and let the right leg go long. Hold the left leg in, hugging it to your chest. And let's do those knee kisses like we did on the other side. Pressing into that right heel, lifting your head up towards your knee, left knee. For 3, 2, and 1. Lowering. Remembering to press that lower back into the earth as you come up. And up. Probably feel a little extra lengthening in that hip area on the right side. and lower. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale up towards that knee, pressing that right heel out, 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 out. And lower. Excellent. We'll take the right hand across the left leg and bring it across our body for a nice twist. And if it feels good, you can put a block under your knee to support it. Really kind of a resting position, not a working position. So if you need that support, don't be afraid to invite it with the tools that we have here. At home, it could be a stack of books, it could be a blanket or a pillow, whatever's comfortable. And then remember to bring that gaze to the opposite side of the leg. So if your leg is over to the right side of your body, take your gaze to the left. Extend through that right heel. Arms are nice and long in the T position. And then just breathe into those areas that feel a little less long right now. Excellent. Bringing that left knee back into the center. Giving both knees a nice big hug. And then let's go ahead and reach towards the outer edge of our feet for baby, happy baby. And open up those heels to the sky. So head can be on the ground or off the ground here. And then you can always roll back and forth just a little bit, kind of massaging that outer portion of your lower back or your lumbar spine. Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose. I really love to press my knees to the earth and then press into my hands with my feet, engaging, and then relax. And then maybe, depending on what your flexibility is, keeping your hands here or bringing them to your ankles. Let's open into a straddle, straighten those knees a bit, and then bring those feet in. And then open to that straddle, and bring it in. And one more time. Open up to that straddle position, a wide-legged position. And then we'll bring our feet together at the soles of our feet and just bring them to the earth here. And then making sure that you're supporting your lumbar spine by pressing that belly back to the earth. Opening those legs wide, your knees wide, to where it's comfortable for you. The soles of your feet are together here. And then maybe just taking, if it's comfortable, your hands to your thighs and pressing open just a little deeper. And keeping your right leg bent, go ahead and send your left leg long, the sole of your right foot against the inside of your left leg. And then inhale, exhale your arms up and overhead for a reclined tree pose. Press that heel nice and long, that left foot. Press that leg into your right leg, foot into the left leg. Really reaching long. Can you feel your ears with the tops of your arms? Excellent. Exhale your hands down to the earth by your sides. And we'll go ahead and let the right leg go long. And we'll take that left leg up into our reclined tree pose. Inhale, send those arms up and overhead. Press that heel away. Press those arms nice and long, tops of your arms close to your ears. Take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale the arms to the sides and exhale that left leg nice and long. And inhale, let's take the arms up and over, but open them wide. Open those legs as though you're going to do a snow angel, which we might have the chance to do in the next day or two here. Press through those fingertips, press through those heels, and really engage your body here. Really press, 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 press for 3, 2, and 1, and relax. We'll do that one more time. Extend through the fingertips, extend through the heel, really pressing the energy out through every corner of your body here. Pressing, pressing, feeling that earth below your glutes and shoulders. And relax. Let's go ahead and we'll just bring our arms to our sides. Bring your legs together in the center of your mat, letting your feet open up wide here. Comfortably letting go. Letting go of your ankles and your calves. Releasing the backs of your knees to the mat, allowing your quads and your hips to just relinquish. Loosen the belly and the ribs. Press the backs and your back and your shoulders toward the earth. And now just release and let them go. Press your elbows into the earth and just let them go. And allow your hands, whether it's your palms down or your palms up, to just be supported by the mat, by the earth below it. Loosen your jaw and your neck. Just allow your eyes to fall back into their sockets. And release your forehead and your scalp. Take just a few moments here to breathe, allowing your breath to come back to its regular rhythm, not trying to force it. And just relaxing your entire body, giving yourself permission to release all of your thoughts, all of your cares for just a few moments. Showing your mind and your body gratitude for coming to the mat today and practicing.
Spa. Sirius XM.
As we begin a new week and a lot of days are coming ahead of us, trust that there is peace up ahead, even if you can't see it yet. Do what you can to bring some peace to this day. Breathe. go easy on yourself. And no matter what, just keep on moving. Moving forward in love and light, finding charity and gratitude, goodness and love for yourself and for others. And then being open to allow others to share goodness and grace and love and peace with you. Bringing movement to the arms and the legs. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Gently rolling over to one side or the other, bringing those knees up towards your chest. Lengthening that spine a little bit. And then gently pressing up into a seated position. If it's comfortable, going ahead and bringing your hands to your heart. Maybe just lowering your chin a little bit towards the earth. Take a gentle smile across your face. Lower those shoulders, relax your belly. Loosen your thighs and your knees. Feel the mat below your hips. Take a nice deep inhale and hold it. And exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and hold. Exhale. Thank you very much for allowing me to guide you today in our practice. I hope that you find a little bit of length and a little bit of peace. I look forward to coming together again.